Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're just going to do a nicer walk around of the 300ZX. Last time I did a video like this, it was night, and of course my phone quality was not as good as the current phone I have. There is some kind of car show or car meet going on in the background I wasn't aware of. I thought everyone would have been at Harland for that car meet, but I guess we might see some cool cars rolling in and out of the parking lot. But yeah, this is my 1991 Nissan 300ZX. Of course, this is a 2+2, the 4-seater. For those who do wonder, because I do get asked a few questions about it, but the easiest way to know if you're looking at a 4-seater is if the gas door is behind the wheel instead of in front. The 2+2s will always have the gas door in the front. But I got the 4-seater. It's slightly longer, so it does look a little more sporty than the 2-seater, which cuts off some of the trunk room. But so this is the paint color is the cherry red pearlescent. It's a lot more rare than the Aztec red, the more bright red that you'd normally see in these cars. This paint job was done either by the previous owner or the previous owner. As you can tell, I mean, the hood's fine, I guess, but as you can tell on the side of the car, not really the best paint job. This is still, I'm guessing, kind of supposed to be the same red. Still supposed to be the cherry red, but I guess the previous owner just decided to respray it. I'm not going to pop the hood for this video because the throttle cable cover, I took it off to do some paint work on it. But I'll throw up a picture. The engine bay has orange pipes, so the previous, or whoever resprayed the car was kind of weird. But yeah, so this car is NA despite it having a twin turbo style front bumper. This came with the car, but back when I got it, this was a black bumper. And yeah, so this nose panel, this is the Nissan nose panel, and then of course when I got it I had the Nissan nose panel without the emblem, and it was blue. That is currently the Z one that I have, which is not being run right now. I prefer the Nissan one. These are the JDM turn signals. I did these way back. This is probably like the first thing I did. And that was back when the car's bumper was still black. And yeah, honestly, probably one of my favorite things I've done to the car. My favorite thing we'll get to after. Yeah, so these wheels, I don't know too much about them. I got these with the car. They're 5-spoke wheels. I think they're 18 wheels. So I don't know. I don't know too much about these, but one of my buddies got these wheels as well. He has them in silver, so yeah, that's something. Moving to the back end, actually we'll go to the interior first. And the interior, like any Nissan you'd imagine, there's the automatic transmission. That is the battery voltage gauge. Definitely recommend doing that if you own a older car. Cup holders, because this car didn't come with cup holders. And here's the beautiful cockpit. And got this beautiful steering wheel cover on it. Of course, you got all your cruise control, your headlight settings, you got your temp settings over there. And these seats are from a twin turbo car. That's a cool Supra. Might know that owner. Yeah, so this is from a twin turbo car. I do know which car these came from. These originally had cloth seats that matched these door panels right here. But yeah, like these came with the car as well, and definitely an upgrade. I mean, cloth seats kind of suck. Oh yeah, T-tops as well. Everyone knows that this car's got T-tops. Probably one of my favorite things. So moving on from the interior, we make our way to the back end of the car. We got the J-Spec taillights. So I think people do kind of misunderstand these, but these are still OEM. Here in the US and Canada, and I believe most of the world, the Nissan 300ZX was only made between, I believe, 90 and 96. So that was a 6-year run, but then Japan had them until 99, and 99 is when these taillights came out. Like these, only the 99 300ZX came with these taillights, and then of course they had like their own body kit and custom spoiler and everything. Of course, this is like a really popular mod for anyone who owns a 300ZX. Most of the time you will see the JDM taillights on their cars. Yeah, my car came with like really old, like, well, yeah, it's old, but it came with like really faded taillights, and I swapped them over. Big difference. I'll throw up a picture of what they looked like before on here, and you can see. Of course, this car didn't come with a spoiler originally. You'll see that in the photos as well. But this is a Caminari flush mount spoiler. I got this with the brake light actually. Oh, there's a pretty cool, I think it's a Fiero. Yeah, it's a Fiero. And then a Mustang GT. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah. So these came in 2 different variants. There was a one with a brake light. As far as I'm aware of, I don't think any cars in Canada or specifically Ontario run the one with the brake light. But there's not too many cars that run Caminari spoilers anyways. If you own a factory twin turbo model, or you have a hatch of a twin turbo, you'll know that this is also for you new 300ZX owners or future 300ZX owners. If you own a twin turbo hatch on your car, the spoiler is made out of foam, and that is a really poor design choice by Nissan. But yeah, they start to get all like smushy and, you know, they kind of suck. So if you own a 300ZX twin turbo, or you have an NA with a twin turbo hatch on it, chances are you'll probably have to swap that out soon, if it hasn't been swapped out already. But yeah, so this is the Caminari one. As I mentioned, you can get these off of Z1 and I think Concept Z. But again, super cool spoiler, probably my favorite style of spoiler. It looks OEM, but a little more aggressive. As you can see, they do pop up quite a, it pops up quite a bit compared to the twin turbo, which is more flat. And I got this with the third brake light, which was cracked on mine. Another thing for new 300ZX owners is this panel right here above the taillights is really easy to break. So you'll probably have to swap that out too. A lot of people just straight up remove it and do like a spoiler that kind of covers that, or they mold the spoiler. I know some people have done that too. But I mean, I like the way the brake light looks. This car has an exhaust system. I'm not going to start it up and rev it because, I mean, I don't want to cause havoc here. But yeah, that's a nice Audi too. I love that blue. But yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff that the 300ZX kind of sucked at. If you own an earlier generation like mine, you'll know the fuel injectors are a big problem, which have been swapped out on this car. So for exhaust system, this car has, I'm not too sure what exhaust this is, but I believe it's a Top Speed Pro 1 exhaust system. I don't know where you can get it, but that's the closest exhaust system I've heard to this one. This one doesn't have any markings on it, so yeah, I'm not too sure. But I'll throw up a clip of what the car does sound like on the screen. Future plans for this car is I want to complete the full Caminari body kit. This is the spoiler, so I'm missing the side skirts, front lip, and the rear bumper. I'm not sure if the rear bumper will, I'm not sure if the rear bumper will fit over the exhaust system. I mean, I can always measure it afterwards once I do look into it. But yeah, that was a 11-ish minute walk around of my 300ZX. Again, it's a 1991 NA 2+2. And yeah, this is the main car of the channel. So if you like 300ZX, Z cars, anything, free to drop us a like and subscribe, as yeah, we'll be doing a lot more 300ZX based content. Of course, my content is mostly car meets, and well, yeah, we got one going on right behind us. I try to do 2 uploads a week, and I feel like that's a steady amount. I will make a video soon on starting an automotive YouTube channel, especially now in 2025 with so many big YouTubers. Like, I'll go into more depth of it in that video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.